We are totally alone in the Cardo. I will talk about the Cardo soon, but it's the beginning of January, no tourist yet. There is a rumor that mentioned that next week tourists will be able to enter Israel. Should I trust them? I don't know what to tell you, but look at my Facebook account, the professional one, and I will upload it every information that I will have. But I want you to understand that Jerusalem was built on top of so many cities. It's been destroyed so many times, and then someone else built his city on top of it. For example, here you can find the columns from the 6th century, and that is a water system, might be from the 19th century. Another column from the Cardo, 6th century AD, and but the wall that you see here is from the Hashmonite time here and at the other side, and we will see it later on in a better perspective. And we are talking about the 1st and 2nd century BC. Now we are standing on the floor of the 6th century. Above us, as you will see it later on, it's the 21st century. Then it's a wall above a wall above a wall above a wall. And we do have walls from the 1st century as well. Then let's walk down to show you how it actually looks like. And we will try to imagine that there is a gate there, a gate to the city, that some of the Christians believe that this is Ginat Gate, and that's where Jesus left the city while he was carrying his cross. Then in front of you, it's 2nd and 1st century wall, a BC of the Hashmonite. We're talking about the Hellenistic time. The Greek actually controlled Israel at that time. And right here, the lower one, sadly I want to go there, but I cannot. I'm talking about that one. This is from the First Temple time, 8th century BC. Can you understand it? And there was a gate here. Difficult to understand? But that's a gateway. And that's the level of the 6th century. And let's continue walking here to try to find more of those walls, although it's going to be difficult, that actually tells us so many things. I'm talking about the Christians now. Jesus was crucified outside the wall. Now that Cardo, that street, will leads us to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Now, if that was the wall, the church is to the left of the wall. Today, it's in the center of the city. But we must understand that the city of today is different than the city of 2,000 years ago. And I'll just show you things. Empty shops, mainly because they went bankrupt. You can see more of the walls right beneath you. Let's go there. Usually in regular time, it's so crowded. Yeah, it relates us to the 1st century wall. Wow, difficult to see. But what you saw from there, let me see, maybe you can see from here. Not a lot, but what you saw there, it's the same wall. I'm talking about the 1st century, 8th, 7th century BC. Can you understand it? Then let's go through the main street that the Romans built here from the 2nd century until the 6th century. And it's called the Cardo. When the Romans built cities, they usually built it in the same form. Street, a main street from north to south. That's called the Cardo, the heart of the city. If you're going to a doctor who deals with a heart, then it's cardiologic. And another street from south to east, sorry, from west to east, and that's called the Comanos, the Cardo and the Comanos. That's the level of 21st century. Beseda Toda, here it is. See where the people walk there, when that man is now walking? That's the 21st century. And you can see here stones from 6th century. And that was the main street of Jerusalem. It looks like that. To the left, you can see, well, kind of a market and shops. And you can see that it was covered against the sun, the rain, and the snow. That is that street. That was the pavement. I mean, this is new. That is 6th century. And you can see the columns, and you can see how it was covered. That part is the street. And look how wide it was. Remember the main street. And here it is, in front of you. The other side was covered as well. And the other side is where the cars is, where the car is. Let's go out to show you more of the Cardo. And I will tell you that that main street was part of a map that was published in Jordan at the 6th century AD. And you will be able to see the Cardo itself. Now let's hope that no tour guide will be there, but they say no, there are no tourists at all, no. Yeah, it's empty. It's called Madaba Map, and it described the Holy Land at the 6th century. Let me show the map right here. Here it is. And actually shows you most of the Holy Land. But now we are in Jerusalem, and what I want you to see is that main street of the Cardo. And if you will continue to the left, we will reach the entrance of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre from the 4th century. All right, let me try to describe it to you. That is Damascus Gate of today. And that's where it starts. You can see the columns and the main street. It reaches to here, to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and continue through the Mount Zion. And I'm heading to Mount Zion. Now let me show you now the map again, and you will understand how important the Cardo was. And let me remind you that we're going to see the other part of the Cardo. And stay with me, please. Here it is. I'm sure that you can see now the main road that we are now walking at, and we are somewhere there. Let's continue until we will reach the Cardo. Let me tell you that I will be more than happy if you will subscribe my channel, mainly because you're the only tourist. You're my family now, and if you are watching that video for the first time, please subscribe my channel, and if you can, send it to everyone that you know. I do have more than 19,000 videos. Hello, holy cats. I know that Sophia, 12 years old child, loves cats. Her mother mentioned it. Then if you are watching it, this is for you. The cats are in the shop. One of the shops, eating, let's see, falafel, shawarma, pizza. And here it is. You can see two of the shops. And I'm staying at the pavement on 6th century stone. And look at the sewage canal right here. That is not for beauty, that's how they can open it and clean it, or repair it. And the lady is standing at the street. And above us is the 21st century. Let me show you two of their shops, and I will show you what they actually did with it later on. In the description of that video, you will find a lot of information about the Cardo and about how to reach me. You can actually send me messages through YouTube, but my professional Facebook and professional Instagram is another amazing option for that. And here it is. This is one of the shops. And later on, when they build the city above it, what do you mean they build the city above it? Remember, building, destroying, building, destroying, building, destroying. Then in that case, that place for 6th century been destroyed. And people cover it with plaster. You can see it right here. And they use it as a water system. Where was the bucket area? There. See, it's covered with a stone now. Let us climb up together with the cat that's waiting for the lady to feed it. Well, the lady already did it. And I want you to see how the Cardo looks like from above. Hello, kitty. This is the Jewish quarter of today, and we are standing on the 21st floor, looking at the Cardo, the main street, Roman street from 6th century. If you like that video and you want to see more, remember, subscribe my channel and even push the ring the bell, and you will get my latest videos as well. And please, I'm reading every comment. I will be more than happy to answer you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.